thing I'm going to do is say, hey, Chase, there's no such thing as a good deal on the wrong vehicle. This Traverse, right year?
2004. I'm sorry, 2024.
Right miles?
Yeah.
Okay, we got the right vehicle.
Okay.
Okay, good. Now, this is a certified vehicle, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to say not only is it the right vehicle, Chase, but because it's certified, we talked about that inspection
Yes,
process.
gotcha.
We put it
Gotcha.
through. You're buying a better vehicle as well. All right, so good. We got 2 boxes checked. We're going to check some more boxes. You know, I told you it's a better vehicle, but we're going to back it up with a 6-month, 6,000-mile warranty on top of, is there anything left in this? Yeah, on top of what's left, okay, of the factory warranty here. So when that factory warranty runs out, you got an additional 6 months, 6,000 miles. You get also an additional 6 months of roadside assistance. We're also going to make sure that you don't pay too much. We're going to give you a best value guarantee. You find this same similar vehicle with the same benefits anywhere else in this country advertised for a low price, I told you what we do. We'll cut your check back for the difference, so you can't pay too much. And you think it's the right vehicle, and so do I, but we're going to give you 10 days or 500 miles to figure that out, okay? So you can't get stuck with the wrong vehicle. So Chase, all of this comes with your new vehicle. In addition, your tire rotations, for as long as you own this vehicle, are going to cost you absolutely nothing. Car washes, when you have your vehicle serviced, are going to cost you absolutely nothing. All right? You're also going to get $19.26 off every oil change. So this is going to save you lots of money. All of this comes with your vehicle. Now here are your ownership opportunities. Now I open this up. There's the price that brought you in, okay? We love your vehicle. We're going to buy it for $30,000. Because you're trading it into us, you're going to save an additional $1,857 in taxes that you're not going to have to pay.
Gotcha.
Over here, I'm going to give you some choices. I'm going to show you a short-term, long-term, and a mid-term. Okay? Here's what the short-term does for you. Saves you a ton of money because you're not financing it as long. You can trade it sooner and you get to the dream payment faster, which is no payment at all. However, at the long term, the payment goes way down. It also gives you the financial freedom and flexibility to pay it off early, getting all the same advantages I talked about up here. You just do it in your own time frame because there is no prepayment penalty. Now, when it comes to cash down, Chase, do you want high payments or low payments?
I want low payments.
Everybody does. The more money you put down, the lower your payment. You also save money again because when you put cash down, the balance to finance is smaller, so the finance charges are fewer. Doesn't matter who you finance it with. And you can also trade it sooner. So, first things first, which cash down number is going to work best for you?
10,000.
I love the way your management team puts the deal together, but I'm never going to ask the customer to pick one of 9 payments. Too confusing. What's easier to choose, one of 3 or one of 9?
One of 3.
So, high payment, save the most money, pay it off faster. Low payment, financial freedom and flexibility to pay it off early, no prepayment penalty, and right there is the best of both worlds. Put a check mark by the one that works best for you and okay that right down there.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm trying to make it easier for the customer to say yes. Now, do I need to be prepared to answer questions about the loyalty advantage, about the theft protection, about the, what's that word?
Appearance protection.
About the appearance. I need to be prepared to answer those questions. But I would have brought all these things up out there because are these on an addendum?
Yeah. I think it is, yeah, they're out there.
Yeah,
I think they're on a car.
Yeah, I think they're on the addendum.
Yeah.
So we would have already talked about it. I'm not going to remind the customer about it, okay? But I am going to be prepared to answer questions because they will pop up. These other numbers, I don't pay any attention to them because I don't want the customer to pay any attention to them. Number one, most customers buy based on what? Monthly payment?
Monthly payment.
Most customers, I buy things based on monthly payment. Most customers do too. So I'm going to focus on what is most important to the customer. All right? Tax credit. That's almost $2,000 they're saving because they're trading the vehicle in. Not all, but it's still money the customer keeps in their pocket that they don't have to pay. What we're buying their trade for, you notice I didn't say trade allowance. I said we'll buy your trade for $30,000. Okay? Buy is a stronger word than allowance. The guy owes more on this trade than he owes, but I'm not going to bring that up. I may have to when they start fighting me on the payment. I'm going to say, whoa. The reason your payment's higher is because you owe more on your trade than it's worth.
Yeah.
Okay? I'll use it to educate, but I'm not going to point it out.
Okay, gotcha.
All right? So, that's how I present the numbers. My intent is to handle as few objections as I can, and I want to lower the severity of the objections. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I'm going to do it on the new car, because the new car is going to be a little bit different. This was a certified used vehicle. So now,